So I'm going to try to do something a little bit differently than I've done in the past. I want to teach guillotines, but I want to differentiate the control of a guillotine from the submission the same way we would with a single leg X and a straight ankle lock. So Jeff's always talking about how if he could start it all over again, he would do eyes up, hips forward from the very beginning and just spend years working on that. If I had learned guillotines for the first time again, I would just stress control over the submission, and then hopefully save myself from getting my guard passed a few more times along the way. So I want to go over a few leg configurations and positions that we're going to use today and the common themes that they're all going to have. So one, I'm always going to be on my side in relation to James. Okay? Two, I'm always going to have my arm across the back of James's neck, and I'm going to be using this arm to force his head down. I want, for today, us all to play it like this with my arm like so, okay? I want you to eliminate the tendency to scoop through and try to catch an actual guillotine, okay? We're just going to be using this control. And then 3 and 4, James is always going to be looking to bring his hips to the opposite side of my body from his head. Okay? So therefore, I'm always going to be trying to keep some obstacle between him, his hip, and my forehead. And I'm trying to funnel him off to the side, like this. So we're going to have 3 main leg configurations today. 1, closed guard. And I won't differentiate today closed guard from closed guard with a foot on the far hip. Okay? So you can play this interchangeably as needed. The next one's going to be shin across the hip with my leg either over the top or underneath in a butterfly hook. And third, standard butterfly guard with my leg in my near side leg in a butterfly hook or over the top. Cool? So for starters, strengths and weaknesses of everything, we'll start with our closed guard. When I get closed guard, again, I want to stay on my side. I'm going to have much more success keeping and attacking the guillotine if I stay on my side. If your finishes are great, you can sometimes catch this and finish flat on your back, but 9 times out of 10, you're going to be better served staying on your side. The strength of this position is that it's probably the safest of all of the positions to hold when you're going for the guillotine. If I fail, I'm just in closed guard. It's cool, right? The downside is, as James starts driving into me, putting me flat on my back, it becomes the hardest guard to correct. I have a very hard time getting back on my side without changing up my hooks in some way, which if I'm not better than James at this game, there's a good chance that in my transition, James is going to pass somehow. Okay? So we'll just play some games today. The first one we're going to do, we're going to start in closed guard. I'm going to get my ideal position. Again, my armpits going down across the back of James's neck. I'm kicking my hips off to the side. I'm getting a closed guard and I'm holding James like this. James's job is to drive me flat to my back and then to somehow, some way, get past my legs. I'm not going to teach how. I just want you guys playing this, essentially this struggle. Person on bottom, you can shift to this hook and shift yourself off, but that's the only thing I'll let you do. I won't let you pummel to butterfly hooks just yet. Okay? So right here, we're playing here, we're trying to stay on our side. I don't want you to try to hook the neck. So James, start trying to pass me. You should lose eventually, because eventually you're going to run out of the ability to adjust your hips. But I want you to see if you can or how long you can maintain. Cool? Questions on that? Yes, Patrick.
Is this on in or out guillotine?
This is just the concept of staying heavy across the neck. It won't matter. You're not guillotining at all anyway yet. You're just staying heavy across the neck. Cool? Anybody else?
Your other arm?
It's doing what you need it for, right? You can push off the mat, you can handle hand fighting. You probably won't need it for much if you're doing a good job with your primary arm. Cool? Kill your partner. 1, 2, 3.